Another video from me. Sorry, but they do keep coming. I've been meaning to do this video for a while. It's not gaming related as such, but I've just been meaning to do one for the PC channel in my Discord. I'll leave a link in the description. Um, it's how and how how I do my editing for my YouTube videos. Sometimes I like to speed up little parts, sometimes I like to add music, sometimes I like to crop it, change it, um, blend one video into one part of a video into another. So this is just a quick tutorial video really on how I um, get to that end state. I'm not a professional. I am self-taught. I got it right by getting it wrong quite a few times. There's been, I mean, in the early days when I first was using this software, I got it wrong at least 10 times a video. But now, like I said, I'm not a professional, but I can do what it needs to do. Okay, so the software that I use, we'll jump straight into it. The software that I use is Davinci Resolve. I have used other video editing softwares, but this is the best. It's free. Um, Obviously, the a premium version gives you more options, but for me, to do what I needed to do, it is free to download. Um, like I said, it's a really good software. I'll leave a link in the description. Okay, so once you've downloaded it, you open it up, and this is what it looks like. Okay, and as you can see, I've already done a video, so I can just quickly show it, and I've paused it at the very end so I can show you the last part. Okay, so this is so you can. I think it's self-explanatory, really. That's why I skipped the first bit. The first bit is really just you select it to create a task, and you select it, and when you first load up, this will be blank. All this will be blank. It'll just look like this grey area. So you right-click in this area and import media, and select whatever video that you happen to have. Okay, and then it'll bring it to this window. Okay, then you drag and drop because that's the original video, and then I've edited it to this one. Okay, so you drag and drop it into this bottom window, and then it'll ask you if you want to change frame rate. Again, like I said, I'm not a professional, so I don't know what that means, but I just change it, and it seems to work. It seems to be fine. Okay. So next, it depends how you want to do it. Like a lot of my videos only need the beginning and the end cropped because I like to give it like a bit of a timestamp. So I like cough a few times at the beginning, and then I know that um, that part needs to be edited, and then obviously at the end, if you look here, you can see that this is where I've had to press my Windows um, button on my keyboard so that I can bring my mouse up so I can switch to my um, Streamlabs app program and then stop the video. Okay, so it's most of the time it's just the beginning and the end that needs to be cropped. But sometimes when I do videos like this, which is for the Division 2, and it's a vendor resets every Tuesday. Um, there's some parts you don't need to see. There's some parts you don't need to listen to. There's some parts that don't need any audio. So I separate it, and that's what these parts are. These are separated parts. So this first bit will be me talking, and then the next bit might be me music over that part, and then again talking, and then little sections also maybe fast traveling because obviously again you don't need to say we want everything as quick as we can. Nobody wants to sit through a 45-minute YouTube video when it could have been done in 10. You know what I mean? So that's the goal. Um, it is my first time doing this kind of video, but I've done this editing before. Okay, so how you crop it and how you get rid of and how you change. So what I do is, so let's say for argument's sake, I'll press play on the video. It'll get to this point and I'll start to talk. So I stop it, and then you can rewind it and fast forward using this slider. See that where the volume kicks in? Okay. So that's what I'll do. So I've got it to the exact point that I want it to crop. Okay, so I'm going to use this as an example. So if you look, you can see it in the very bottom. Look, see, that was me turning off my microphone. So you know that around that part, you know that. So around that part, you want it to stop. Okay, you want to get rid of that piece. So what you do is you right click on this upside down triangle, if you like, at the top of the line. You right click it and you just click on the scissors. See that there? It's now separated. Okay. Now to get rid of this piece, you highlight it so it lights up red, and then you go to edit, and then you delete selected because that part is selected. Deselect it. There you go. It's gone. Now you don't do that. Obviously, you don't do that if you want to crop and edit and change things. All these little timestamps. See, you don't do that if you want to do that. You just do this timestamp if you like, so you know you've got it in your own head, and then you move on from. You just let it play on to the next part, and then you do a next timestamp, and next timestamp. Okay, so the next part is fast forwarding. Okay, so I know this beginning bit is not. It doesn't need to be fast forward. Um, that bit could have been, but it was the vendor. So that bit is me talking. I obviously I know because it's my video, and you'll know if it's your video on how you've done it. Okay, so that's music playing, me talking, music playing. Now this part is the fast travel part. Okay, I want to fast travel this little area. Okay, so what I do is, so you come down to here. You don't touch anything on this top bar. You know, it is used for things. I think it's ideal for the fader, but I'm not. I'll do a separate video on the fader if this one does well. Okay, so you highlight it and you select change speed. Okay, so we want this from that part to that part to be as quick as possible. Okay, so you change speed. So then that brings up this extra part in this window, and that's the current speed that you're on. And you see when you go over it, the cursor, as arrows going left and right. So if you hold down the right click and slide it left or right, it goes up and down. You just slide your mouse up and down. Now I always do it to around 5. Okay, so that part is now sped up, and you can tell it's got the timestamp on it. Okay, so skip forward again. So I'm at the vendor. That'll be music, talking, music, talking, music, talking, music, talking. I just know, I know what it is. Okay, so now this next bit. Now I can tell by this bit it's where I'm traveling from one vendor to the next. So again, I would like to have that part sped up. So I fast it. So I speed it up to 5. And that's how you do it. Okay, so now that part is sped up again. You can see the clock. So that's it. I don't want to. I won't go through all of it. I've got quite a couple of things that I need to do. I'll just quickly speed through the things that I do. Okay, so next, what you want to do is you want to add music. Okay, so just in the same way, take it back to the beginning. So just in the same way that we added the video, it's import media. So you find your song. Okay, now it's up to you where you get your songs from. It's none of my business. I'm gonna go for Post Malone. I quite like the song. It's up to you. I mean, obviously there's copyright claims. Um, YouTube doesn't really seem to care. It depends if you're in a monetary position. If you're in a monetary position, then I would definitely say make your own music. If you're not, you can still have the copyright claims are fine. It just means that any money that would have been made will go to that artist or that uploader or that whoever that song belongs to. That's all that means. It's not delete. It's like TikTok is. If you notice on TikTok they delete it. They don't do that on YouTube. It just means that they'll make money from your video. So you drag and drop it to the bottom. Okay, and press play. Okay, guys, this is my first try. Okay, so you hear that? So the music plays. Okay, and it plays over the top of your voice. Now, obviously you don't want that. Now, obviously, as you can see, the song is really small compared to it, but you got to remember you only need little snippets. and if this song isn't long enough, I'll add another one. Okay, so the idea is you want to drag it to the first part where you're gonna need sound. Okay, and then you press play. Okay, so that's the part where you need sound. So you fast forward. So this is where it needs to be cut. Okay, so you cut it, and then now that's cut because you've already got the cut. Obviously, it won't do another one, but it's now cut the music. Okay, so you fast forward the music to the next one. Okay, and stop. Now, obviously, you know what I mean. I'm just showing it. So all you do is you just click to the next one. You'll know because it's your video where you want the music, and then you just click on a chapter. Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. Click on a chapter. Same again. Break. And then drag it to the next one. Then click on to the next point. Actually, that one wants to go all the way through there, doesn't it? Because I want the music on the fast travel part as well. So I'll click it again. And that part actually. Like that gun. I personally don't like it, but it's not bad. Yeah, I need it there as well. So you crop it. Okay, now was a really bad song for me to pick, but you get the idea. Look how short it is. Any longer songs, I could get like a mega mix or something like that and add it to it. So yeah, so that's how that works. So I'll reconnect the video when it comes to how you get it ready for upload. So all done. Um, 4 tracks, a lot of cropping, a lot of fast forwarding, a lot of um, everything needed to be done, as you can see, just to get it relatively good, relatively how I want it. Like I said, I'm still learning as well. I'm not professional. I know some of the tricks. I don't know all the tricks. I'm sure if you guys know any more than I do, you could let me know in the comments. Yeah, so it's done. So now we have to get it from there to the PC, from the PC then to YouTube. You do that by clicking deliver in the bottom taskbar, which then brings up now this new thing on the side. So I'm just going to do it how I do it. I don't go straight up. I don't worry about any of this at the top of here. I just do it and get it done. I'm sure some of these are probably better, and I'll have to look into it. But this is just how I do it. Beginner's guide, really easy. So you can call it whatever you want. So I'm going to call it V1 because it's vendor 1. It's my first vendor reset. So obviously then you pick your location. I always save mine to D because that is my D video because that is it's just so I know what it is. Okay, so then I change the format to MP4, and then that is it. And then you add render a queue, and then it now brings up on this side, and then you render all, and then that is it. Once that is done, you can close this program down, and then your video is ready to be uploaded to YouTube. I think YouTube's self-explanatory, really. You just upload the video, select the video, post it, obviously it'll upload as V1, so you just change it to whatever the title is that you want for YouTube video, put whatever you want in the description, and then that's it. That's a YouTube video done. It's really easy. I really enjoy this software. I hated it in the beginning because I just did not know how to use it, but then, like I said, just trial and error, getting it right, getting it wrong. I even learned how to blend videos. I might do a video on that as well if you want to. So it's what you can do is, instead of having the parts where I fast travelled, I could have it where it zooms in and zooms out and you're on the next bit. Zooms in, zooms out, and you're on the next bit. So there's lots of things you can play around with. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video.